Let me just address that real quick. Yeah, it's such a weird thing because it's like, we had Beardo in there streaming, so you had multiple people that were streaming, and people saw how tied up that I was the entire night. I was stuck. I don't want to say stuck. That's not the proper term. I was contained to this spot because I had to meet all these people. You guys saw the line, so it was weird seeing that. I guess some folks were confused and out of what happened because I'll tell you this much from my perspective and from what I pick up, this is what I believe happened, or I won't say what I believe, what I'm being told that happened. So apparently there was a goofball at some point that was like outside, right? And remember, this is an RSVP event, so I'm assuming that it was always going to be rebel rousing regardless. So it was an RSVP event. You had to have your name and all that stuff. We had to have that documented before anybody was going to get let in, either way it goes. I mean, you have to do that stuff. I mean, you guys saw the line, and we don't want the event to be closed down for fire marshals. That's why we do the RSVP at those events. And yeah, apparently someone was rebel rousing outside, and the owners of the venue, right, told this person to leave. They gave him some rules or something like, hey, stay over there past that property line or something like that. And then they still kept like bothering, being annoying to like some of even like our patrons, or rather the people that were there coming to see us. And remember, right, we got kids and stuff there. They were like putting cameras up, and people like it was weird, man, all around weird situation. Again, this is what I'm picking up. And then at some point, the owners, I guess, after trying to give the person a break, ended up calling the Law Boys, and the Law Boys got them out of there at some point.
You can't interfere with what they're doing over there.
Oh, okay. What are they doing over there? What are they doing? Oh, you're being arrested? Oh! They're arresting a young Clippa! Oh shit! Chad, he's being arrested!
Eric's original software thing.
Chad, I need all the super chats for bail.
Funny thing is, I didn't know anybody got arrested outside the event until a fan actually came up to me and told me that was the case. And I was like, oh, well, sucks to suck, I guess. But yeah, it's a weird thing. You got some people are like, Eric called the cops on someone. I'm like, did y'all not see how busy I was during that event? Like, how would I have done that? How would I have ever had the time to even do that? I'm signing stuff. I'm shaking hands. I'm taking pictures. And at no time did I have any, like, because to my knowledge, there were never any cops that were there that was physically in the actual event. So it's not like I ever talked to a cop that night or anything. I had nothing to do with any of that goofy stuff, So yeah, that was, to my knowledge, all that happened. It was outside. Didn't make it to the event. Didn't interrupt what we were doing. And again, that's a testament to the the staff as well as the owners. Ensuring that it was a smooth event. But yeah, man, it's like, this is my suggestion, right, to anybody that's out there that, even if you had problems. Hell, I had a guy come up to me today that was a RSVP. He came to the event, told me how he felt about ISOM, didn't like it. He liked ISOM 2, but didn't like ISOM 1. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, and we took pictures, we shook hands, we chatted about it. It's all good. Like, this is my recommendation. You know what I mean? If there is something that, definitely if you want to tell me about things, do things the proper way, man. The last dude that you want to be is someone that's like trying to cause a scene and being weird to people, innocent parties and stuff like that. Don't do that at all. And yeah, just do things the proper way. And, if you want to chat about something, as long as it's cordial, we're good to go. I encourage that. I talk about that all the time, and how, you know, if I'm at an event and I don't care whether it's negative or whatever, as long as you're respectful, man, you can come chat with me and all is going to be gravy. So, yeah, just do things the right way. But as far as some cat, and I do know that, yeah, it is a guy that has apparently doxed my house before. He's threatened. He went to my, you know, people's graves and stuff. So this isn't just a random guy. This probably this guy that don't got it all upstairs. But as far as, I guess, that person being arrested, I had nothing to do with that. I gotta say, sucks to suck. And these folks are like, hey, man, Eric Carter, I'm pretty sure with all the streams and all that were going live, y'all saw there was I didn't have time to do any of that. Right? Like calling cops on, I had no time. You blame the owners if you want to blame anybody. But either way, what the hell else are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to, well, what was I supposed to do? Let's assume that, because again, I didn't know any of this was going on until after the fact. But let's assume that I did. What was I supposed to do? Stop the event and go handle a rebel? Like, for what reason would I do that? But also, you know, of course, you have people pulling the card. Oh, he's a libertarian and all this. Why would he do this? Again, the cops had nothing to do with me. But I just remember an event that was not too long ago that, granted, we got out unscathed, that a lot of people were cheering on folks getting the government involved to do what could have ruined my entire company at the time. And folks had no problem cheering that on. And that was certainly a wake-up call for me. Again, we got out of that unscathed. But what it was a wake-up call because, as I've said before, even on the subject of like IP, who cares what my principles are? What good does principles do me? Did principles stop us from getting sued? Did my position on IP stop someone? No, it doesn't. Like, nobody cares about that. Like, the world is what it is, right? And I'm gonna move accordingly for sure. But either way, I take credit for it if we should take credit for it. But no, just don't go probably making a scene and making it uncomfortable for guests. And you'll probably be all right. Just don't do that. Be respectful, be cordial. Even if it's like, hey, I got some exceptions. I'll take exceptions to some things that Eric said. That's fine. Just do it the right way, man. Be cordial, be respectful, and like, hey, man, I'm here. Just wanted to talk to you about so-and-so. Cool. We'll have a little chat and we'll whatever. Like, just be respectful. Just be respectful. Don't be an idiot. But yeah, that's I guess that's all I can say. It was real. I get all of what I saw was aftermath from that. You know what I mean? Like, that was it. It's funny because Brandon did. I'll say this much, that, you know, Brandon did, like, you know, he has a way of fucking Brando, man. Has a way of kind of like making sure that like things are taken care of, right? And, you know, he comes up to me and he's like, hey, just letting you know, some guy causing trouble outside and, you know, owners are taken care of. Like, all right, whatever. I'm thinking it's somebody drunk or whatever the fuck. It was nothing of it. But then, yeah, afterwards, obviously come to find it was somebody that was just trying to make it uncomfortable for guests and being loud and obnoxious. And, of course, the owners were going to take exception to that either way. But, yeah, there's a proper way to do things, man. Don't do that. But like I said, I do think the context of that is important. This isn't just some random person. It's a person that is pro-doxing and already talk about going to one of my houses and in addition to the business, right, and being weird about that type of stuff. Again, involving innocent parties. And you got to understand what kind of event this is as well. You know, we got kids there. My niece is right there. My wife is right there. Like, just trying to cause a scene. And you failed, but don't do that. Just do things the proper way, bro. Just definitely, if you want to come speak with me, just do it the proper way, and you'll be all right. So, yeah, that's all that happened out of that. Never, like I said, it was taken care of. I had nothing to do with anything other than showing love to our fans. That's what it's about.